when you guys get into the dialer and you're able to view notes, you're going to be able to see based on those statuses that we've called a guy 5 times. The first 4 calls were not available without contact, and the last call was answering machine, no message. So guys, we never contacted that lead. You guys will see that in the lead you're calling. So Xavier will go over call history with you guys. I'll probably be in a little bit tomorrow to kind of make sure you guys are comfortable with the dialer. Any questions on not available? Usually typically if somebody's at work or if they're driving in a car, something like that, they can't talk. Not interested. Guys, this is another one that requires a specific phrase to be put on not interested. Let me put these here real quick. Alright. Guys, this one is very important. This is the only one that's going to pull it out for this period of time. NI. This is when they're not interested. This is if they tell you, I am not interested. They tell you, I don't want the gift, give it to somebody else. Doesn't matter, guys. It's going to go as probably a not available with lead contact. The not interested, like very similar to the DNC guys, they require that specific thing. Specific phrase in order to be put on the not interested list. Now we're going to call them back in 30 days. Guys, you may be having a bad day today. You may not want to talk to anybody today, but tomorrow when we call you, you guys are going to be in a good mood, maybe feeling it, want to come down and check it out. That's the appointments you guys are going to be setting. You'll see, you'll feel that. NIs, guys, we call back and we call back and we get them in here. They really do. So, all right, of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the next 6 guys, these are the not qualifieds. Did you go over qualifications?
Yes, I did.
All right, so you guys are all kind of aware of the qualifications in each location. They are a little bit different, but pretty much the same. We do not take non-citizens. Guys, if they tell you they're not a citizen, or that they're a permanent resident, or anything that is not a citizen, we're going to do NQ citizenship. Guys, we pay for leads. We pay for qualified leads. So if they're not qualified, I need to know, because each week I send these not qualified leads back and I get us good qualified leads to work. So they don't speak English, they're not a citizen, they can't come down. Anybody have a question about citizenship? Because I know you can be like a permanent resident, you can have a green card. There's like naturalized citizens, regular, American-born citizens. Guys, a lot of people will think they're citizens because they've been here for 20 years, but really they're just a permanent resident. It's a big difference. You're going to spend the time on the phone with them. You're going to get them to come down. They're going to tour them anyways, but you guys aren't going to get paid for it because it's not a qualified tour. But they're going to give the guys a courtesy since they came down. They're going to show them, tell them a little bit about it. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get somebody that'll buy into the travel club. Then you guys get paid because then they're a qualified tour. Once they clear, you guys can then get paid on that. You don't want to send a non-qualified lead down. You really don't. If it is a non-qualified lead, you need to make sure that it's okay to send it down with like Don or one of the floor managers. Don, Dave, or Xavier. So NQ citizenship, guys. These are all going to go into the never going to call again. NQ citizenship. No English. The next one, guys, is over age. If you are over age, guess what? You're not going to get any younger. So you're never going to qualify. So if they're over age, guys, they're over age. We are not going to call them back. Next one is single. I know that in Salt Lake City we accept single women that are over 40. The other 3 locations we do not accept single people. So, and in Salt Lake we don't accept single males. So NQ single guys is important. Anytime they're single, they don't live with somebody. They could be in a relationship, but they don't live together. They can't prove that they live together. They are single. So non-qualified lead. So, again, I would get that one replaced. Underage, guys. This one's kind of important because we get these ones replaced. But if you're underage, guess what? You guys might be old enough next time. So if they're underage, typically it's only by a year or two. Guys, it was Salt Lake 27, 28. Guys, most people you talk to are in their mid to late 20s at the earliest. So they will qualify at some point. So NQ underage, even though I get replaced, we can still call again. Typically not going to be for a while. That's why I put it in this column, because I'm not going to call them back in 30 days because chances are pretty good they didn't age 2 years in 30 days. But next year, probably try them again. NQ under income. Same thing with this, guys. If you don't make enough today, maybe you get a raise tomorrow. So we'll try to call those ones back. Those are, right now, they're not at 30 days. I want to say they're at 90 days. We call those back. A lot of times we get some deals on employed, but then they fall into a job, things like that. So we will call them back, even though I get them replaced. We have a period to kind of call them before they are replaced. And guys, the last NQ, mentioned this earlier, is wrong number. Guys, this one should not be used unless the person that you're contacting is either not interested after talking to them or they don't qualify after talking to them. I paid $5 for this lead. I know it says Joe on my computer, but if John and Xavier are going to qualify and I have their phone number and I have them on the phone, qualify them, get them to come down. Just because the name doesn't match up with the person that you're calling, maybe they put somebody else's number, maybe that person wants a vacation. So work the lead. Guys, we can change lead information. I can change names, I can change phone numbers. So guys, make sure it's really a wrong number. Make sure that person either doesn't qualify or really is not interested before you disposition as that. Again, guys, all the ones in green here, I get replaced on almost a weekly basis. So that keeps new leads coming in. But I don't want good leads going out. That's not the purpose of this. I want to make sure that the leads going out are basically, I hate that thing. The leads I want to see going out, guys, are these right there. Because those are ones that I can't work. We can't work. Not worthless, or they are worthless. These guys would probably still work. I mean, the citizenship and overage, you probably have a little trouble with. But these dispositions in this column that are very important because they get rid of the lead. That's $5 out the door. You can't always help it, so if you got to disposition something as that, disposition it as that. Don't be scared, but just don't feel sympathetic for the customer because we've been bothering them. Guys, they invited us to call them. And we're all within the legal limits when we call. Proper call times and things like that. If you guys go to the back, we're going to skip down to the second one because it'll kind of, when we skip back up to the first one, it'll make more sense after explaining this. Guys, sale, pretty self-explanatory. If you set an appointment, you get Xavier to come down, she TOs your appointment, you have a time and a date, and you are setting that appointment, guys, that's a sale. It doesn't mean, oh, well, they want to book it for next Saturday for 2 o'clock, but they're not sure. Don't set that as a sale. We only set sales, was it 2 days out, Xavier?
2-day window.
Yes, 2-day window that we only set sales. If I can set one, today's Wednesday, if I can set one for Saturday, I'm going to have to tell the lady, look, I'll call you back tomorrow to get you in the system. Right now, I can only schedule you for 2 days. So a set sale, very important. Guys, in order to get paid on yours, they have to come down and qualify. So you set an appointment, you got the first half of it done, now they have to do their half and come down in order for you to get paid. A lot of times you guys will set 10, 15 appointments. I know Tom went over with you. You guys set 15 appointments, 10 of them don't show. Right? You get that 33% that show up. Well, guess what? That leaves 10 people that didn't show up that you can call back. Of those 10 people, there's a certain percentage that will reschedule when you call them back. They've already been set as a sale. Guys, we'll set them as a reschedule. That way, we can look at the percentage of people that set an appointment, don't show up, reset the appointment, and actually show up. so we can find out what the percentage of reschedules are.